Subject Enrichment Activity by Faisal, Class 10th, on the topic Polynomials. Today we are going to learn the basic concepts behind polynomials, Class 10th. So the aim of making this project is to clear your basics, theoretical and practical concepts related to polynomials. It is to ensure that you will be able to solve each and every types of questions related to polynomials after making keen observation to this presentation. Moving forward towards our content comprises of introduction, value of polynomial at a given point, zeros of a polynomial, geometrical meaning of the zeros of a polynomial, relationship between zeros and coefficients of a polynomial, division algorithm for polynomials, important solve questions. In introduction part, we'll learn what is polynomials. So, polynomial is an algebraic expression consisting of constants, variables, and exponents where exponents of variables are non-negative integer. Examples are 3x plus 5, 8x square minus 5x plus 3, 1 by 3x square minus 4x plus 2. 3x cube minus 2x square plus 2x minus 5. Here you can see that exponents of variable are non-negative integer. So you can say that they all are polynomials. Moving forward, basic terms related to polynomials. The first one is variable. Variable is a quantity that may change or not known. Second one is constant. Constant having value which is unchangeable. And the third one is coefficient. A number in multiplication with variables is known as coefficient. Fourth one is exponent. Exponent is used to represent multiplication of any number. Fifth is term, a single number or variable or number multiplied by variables separated by plus or minus sign. Sixth one is degree of polynomial. Highest power of an individual variable is known as the degree of the polynomial. So moving forward, how to write a polynomial is in standard form. So the standard form for writing a polynomial is to put the terms with highest degree first. Moving forward to identification of basic terms of polynomials. Here you can see that different terms of polynomials have been identified with different colors. So moving forward, we will learn that what makes polynomial a polynomial. It means that conditions to be a polynomial. So the first condition to be a polynomial is that polynomials cannot have a negative exponent. So 5x raised to the power minus 2 plus 1 is not a polynomial. And the second condition is that polynomials cannot have a fractional exponent. So 3x raised to the power 1 by 2 plus 2 is not a polynomial. And the third one is polynomials cannot have variable in its denominator. So 1 by x raised to the power 2 is not a polynomial. And the fourth one is polynomials cannot have variable inside radical. So root 3x raised to the power 2 is not a polynomial. Moving forward to our next topic, types of polynomials on the basis of term. So polynomials on the basis of terms have been divided into three parts. First one is monomial. Monomial means having one term, and the example is 3x square. 3x square is having only one term, and binomial having two terms. So the example is 5x minus 1. Trinomial having three terms. Moving forward, types of polynomials on the basis of degree. On the basis of degree, Polynomials are generally divided into four types. First one is constant polynomial. In constant polynomial, the degree of polynomial is 0, and the example of this is 2, 5, 3, etc. Moving forward, linear polynomial. Polynomial of degree 1. Example, x plus 2, y plus 5, etc. Third one is quadratic polynomial. Polynomial of degree 2. Example, 2x square plus 5, 5x square minus 9, etc. And the next one is cubic polynomial. Polynomial of degree 3 is known as cubic polynomial. Examples are 9x cubed plus 2x square plus 5x, 9x cubed, 5x square minus 3, etc. Moving forward, standard form of types of polynomials. The standard form of constant polynomial is a raised to the power 0 where a is not equal to 0. Linear polynomial ax plus b where a is not equal to 0. Quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c where a is not equal to 0. Cubic polynomial ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d where a is not equal to 0. Moving forward to our next content is that value of polynomial at a given point. If px is a polynomial in x and if m is a real number, then the value obtained by putting x is equals to m in the px is called the value of px at x is equals to m. This value is denoted by pm. So, moving forward to our next topic, zeros of a polynomial. If a is the zero of the polynomial px, then pa is equals to 0. So, if a is the zero of the polynomial px, then pa is equals to 0. If we put the value of a in place of x, so we will get 0. Okay, moving forward. Relationship between zeros and coefficient of a polynomial. So, there is a relationship between zeros and coefficients of a polynomial. In quadratic polynomial, let alpha and beta are two zeros of a quadratic polynomial. Px is equals to ax square plus bx plus c, where a is not equals to 0. Okay, then x minus a and x minus b are the factors of px. As we know that quadratic polynomials have only two factors, only two zeros. Therefore, ax square plus bx plus c is equals to k x minus alpha into x minus beta. It's alpha and beta is represented by symbol here. So, where k is a constant and the k here in multiplication with x minus alpha is constant. So k x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta. Kx square minus k in multiplication with a plus b, x plus k in multiplication with ab. So moving forward, on comparing coefficients of x square, x and constant terms on both the sides, we get a is equals to k, b is equals to minus k into alpha plus beta and c is equals to k into alpha plus beta. This gives alpha plus beta is equals to minus b by a and alpha into beta is equals to c by a. So, sum of its zeros means sum of zeros of quadratic polynomial is equals to minus coefficient of x by coefficients of x square, and the product of its zeros means alpha into beta is equals to c by a means constant term by coefficient of x square. So moving forward was the relationship between zeros and coefficients of a cubic polynomial. Let alpha, beta and gamma be the zeros of a cubic polynomial. So px is equals to ax cube plus bx plus cx plus d, where a is not equal to 0. Then x minus alpha, x minus p, and x minus y are the factors of px. So here it is a, b, and y. They are all signs of alpha, beta, and gamma. Okay. Therefore, comparing coefficients of like powers of x on both sides as we did in quadratic polynomials, we get alpha plus beta plus gamma means all the three zeros of the cubic polynomial we get minus b by a. That means alpha plus beta plus gamma means sum of the zeros of the cubic polynomial is minus coefficient of x square by coefficient of x cube. So moving forward with products of zeros, alpha into beta into gamma is equals to minus constant term by coefficient of x squared, that is d minus a. Note, a cubic polynomial whose zeros are a, alpha, beta, and gamma is given by px is equals to x cube minus a plus b plus y, which is alpha, beta, and gamma x square plus alpha, beta, beta, gamma, or gamma alpha into x minus alpha, beta, gamma. So here one more relationship exists. Okay, one more relationship exists. So when we consider the sum of the products of the zeros taken two at a time, we have what we have? We have alpha into beta, beta into gamma plus gamma into alpha is equals to coefficient of x by coefficient of x cube, means c by a. Okay, moving forward. Division algorithm for polynomials. If fx and gx are the any two polynomials with gx is not equals to 0, then we can find polynomials qx and rx such that fx is equals to qx plus into gx plus rx, where rx is equals to 0 or degree of rx. What? The degree of rx is what? Greater than the degree of gx. We can write it as dividend is equals to quotient into divisor plus